Hey guys, thank you for popping in. Now today we have a very special one. This was an album I was absolutely looking forward to the most this year, next to the Vampire Weekend album. Those one of my favorite bands ever. But this is my favorite musician, and she has been for the better half of a decade, over a decade now at this point. And she finally put out a new album after a couple of years. I think it was 5. We have St. Vincent's All Born Screaming. Now, I've listened to this album a ton already. That's a weird reflection. I've listened to this album a ton already. Absolutely love it. Been on repeat almost every day. I listen to a couple songs. It's a very interesting mix of genre on this album. When I first heard the singles, like Flea, I thought this was going to be mostly industrial rock, and then it turns into kind of ska-ish, almost island kind of music towards the end, which I absolutely love. But let's open it up and take a look at some more of the artwork and kind of get rid of this reflection a little bit. So I'm going to take out my box cutter, and I really don't want to mess this one up. But I feel like this is the only way to be super precise. Alright, I think I could just pull off the sleeve now. I never know if people actually want to see like the sleeve coming off. Is that the part that people want to see? Because I always hide it. Alright, there we go. St. Vincent is on fire. I believe that a lot of the inspiration for the artwork for this album came from Francisco de Goya's artwork. I forgot what interview I listened to, but St. Vincent Annie Clark said she went to the Goya exhibit in Spain and got a lot of inspiration from that. So that's why she's kind of burning in this dark kind of landscape. The back has nothing. And now I've already seen this artwork. So we have nothing, and then we just have her peeing. The high white socks, pulling up the dress with the jacket, looks like, and just letting it rip. Good stuff. All right, let's take a look at the inside. We have lyrics. Lyrics. And then I got the Clementine one. Ooh, that is gorgeous. I don't know if the stream is gonna do justice, but there's a little tint of like a darker orange, red in this, maybe blood. Oh, I love that. I don't know if I have anything that's like this color. That is some gorgeous. That is a gorgeous record. I definitely have to put this one on. But if you guys don't mind, I'd like to chat about it a little bit. Yeah, so the beginning of the record starts with Hell Is Near. Then we go into Broken Man, which was the first single, and then Flea, and then Big Time Nothing, which was great. The second half of the album is the part I really love. I love the whole thing, but the second half I feel like is what the album really is. It starts with Violent Times, side 2, and that album, that song, the second I heard it, floored me. It's a beautiful song. Some people relate it to like those James Bond songs that you hear. It's just Violent Times, and it's just so beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna look at some of the lyrics. Violent times, almost lost you in these violent times. I forgot people could be so kind in these violent times. Dollar signs, almost lost it chasing dollar signs. Know the cost, but I forgot the price of buying my lie. A lot of identity stuff, a lot of, chasing the wrong thing in life. A lot of that kind of happening on this album and coming back to form, which I think St. Vincent did with this. I did enjoy Daddy's Home, and I enjoyed Mass Seduction. But I feel like this is the most raw St. Vincent, being St. Vincent kind of thing, instead of kind of telling somebody else's story or using a different, persona or backdrop to tell her story. This feels like this is how I feel right now. This is like really it. And the album feels that way. The album feels very stripped down. So Many Planets is like has become one of my favorite songs. Violent Times, Sweetest Fruit, All Born Screaming is incredible. The second half of this album, I mean, again, love it all, but the second half of this album is my favorite. I just absolutely adore this album. I think if you have not listened to it, you should check it out. All Born Screaming by St. Vincent. Let me know if you're going to check it out in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you have listened to it, and like and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff. I do videos like this fairly often when new stuff comes out, and a lot of new stuff has been coming out, but this is a special one for me. This I was looking forward to, and I absolutely love it. I've been listening to it constantly. Great album. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.